D. Do you want to go for a walk? D? Okay. Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm vlogging today. I've got a day full of kind of like errand things to do. I'm going to chiro, I'm going to acupuncture, and I'm getting my hair done. Plus I have heaps of work to do. But I thought it would be fun if I filmed assumptions video. So I went on my Instagram and I got you guys to ask assumptions about me, and I will tell you if they are correct or false and maybe chat about it a little bit. So this morning I woke up, I did a 6 a.m. gym class at Fitstop, and now I'm just taking the puppies for a walk. This is a walk that I do every single day because when me and Tim moved, we're probably around 600 meters from the beach. I make an effort to go to the beach every single day because the beach is totally my happy place. And yeah, so I wanted to show you my little backyard and my favorite walk because honestly guys, since moving here and living here and like doing little things like this, I have just never felt so happy and just so grounded. So I want to share you guys. But let's get straight into it. The first assumption: you're not afraid of following your dreams, even if it means stepping out of your comfort zone. This is definitely true, but it's only something that I've done recently. I used to be that person who would not steer away from their comfort zone. What I've realized, when I'm out of my comfort zone, I'm usually growing, and usually when you feel that discomfort and really like you don't want to do something, usually something awesome is about to happen. Like previously, that's what I found. So now I really get comfortable with being uncomfortable with, if that sort of makes sense. I just muddled all my words. Assumption, I've picked like the most kind of juicy ones because I feel like that's what you guys want to know. You've had lip fillers and a boob job. No judgment, because I'm all about loving yourself. Yes guys, I feel like I've been very open about this. I got a boob job when I was 19, and yes, I have had my lips done. I probably got them done a good like over 6 months ago, and I've been told they only last 6 months, so like I don't know if they're still in there, but I definitely got them done for my wedding, and off and on I like doing that sort of thing. Next assumption is you had a lot of self-discipline when it comes to working out. Definitely do have a lot of self-discipline, but it's because I have made it habit, and I have been, you know, on my fitness journey for almost 7 years, so it just has become habit. And I don't rely on motivation, it is self-discipline. In saying that, I go through phases where I'm just not that invested in my workouts and what I'm eating. Like there's other stuff more important, like business or Tim or, you know, that sort of thing, which is completely okay. The dogs are playing, I love it. Are you being crazy? What? So I just got home. I'm gonna answer one more assumption, and then I'm gonna have a shower and have some breakfast. You still have days where you struggle with body confidence and body dysmorphic thoughts. That was hard. 100% guys, just because I come on here and I tell you how I've recovered from being so restrictive and being in that mindset where how I looked and what food I ate and if I exercised was very much what consumed my life and my thoughts. I have definitely progressed and realized that's not how I want to live my life, and even just realized that that was an issue, because I feel like so many girls live in it and they don't even know that that's an issue, because we are surrounded by diet culture, we're surrounded by social media, by television, by friends, by colleagues who all are doing the same, so we think it's normal. And so even though I have definitely progressed, I definitely still, like, of course I'm not perfect, and I definitely still have times. And it's funny because literally this morning, and I don't even know what brought it up, but I was gymming and I must have saw myself in the reflection in the mirror or something. And then I spent literally like 20 minutes of my gym session fantasizing how much, and guys, like, I'm just being very like honest with you here. And I hate saying this sort of stuff because like, I know it's really silly, but I literally spent 20 minutes fantasizing how life would be better if I was skinnier. And this is something that, I don't even know why I'm getting emotional, but this is something that literally used to consume my day. I would literally spend the day fantasizing if I could just eat less, if I could just train more and be skinnier, or, you know, get to that goal body, that life would be better and easier. And I'm telling you now, I have gotten to that goal body and I have done all the restrictions and all the diets, and it's not easier. And it just annoys me that I even go back to these thoughts. And so I actually got back from gym. I sat in front of the mirror and I literally told myself, like, Georgia, you are enough. You are enough. And I am. I'm enough exactly how I am. I'm meant to be in this body. And since, you know, ditching diet culture and ditching the restrictions, I have never felt so much better. And also the fact, what you kind of don't realize is when your thoughts are consumed by what food you're eating, why you should be restricting how much better life is when you're skinnier. When they're not consuming you, you have other time and thoughts to like actually live your best life and like do stuff. And I don't know if that makes sense. So long story short, yeah, I definitely still get those thoughts, but I guess the difference is it will be a thought. I just don't let it consume me. I used to get that thought and it would consume me for the whole day, whereas now I have tools, which I definitely have shared with you guys, and let me know if you want me to share more, where when these thoughts like pop up, I'm aware about them, but I don't let them consume me and I push them away. Okay, so it's totally showing that I haven't vlogged in ages because I just ate my breakfast and didn't even show you guys. So that was great, but I just had beans on toast and I was still hungry. So now I'm having some raisin toast. While I'm eating this, I thought I'd read out another assumption for you guys. You never actually wanted to be a lawyer. Seriously, some of these assumptions are kind of brutal, guys. Anyway, so that is completely false. Literally from when I was in grade 4, I swear I wanted to be a lawyer, which is one of the reasons why my parents sent me to the private school. And ever since I watched Legally Blonde, I wanted to be a lawyer, and I'm totally not ashamed to say that. And it's funny because whenever anyone used to ask me like what else I would do if I wasn't going to do law, I literally would say nothing. Like, that's all I wanted to do. Let's do a quick another one. I want to answer this one because it got asked a lot. It's, you come from a rich family. That explains the family boat. It's funny because I had a lot of questions about Tim and I's new house and like coming from a wealthy family and a lot of assumptions about that. So I definitely feel like I come from a privileged family because I grew up with my parents always supporting me, a lot of emotional support, encouragement, and love. I come from a very loving home. My parents are amazing. But in saying that, I was also brought up where if I wanted something, I had to go out and work for it. So I got a job at age 14, which you like legally couldn't get a job, and I like worked under the table at like a fish and chip store. And then after that, I had a job at Kmart. I worked all through high school. After that, I then started my law degree. I worked all through my law degree. Sometimes I was like studying full-time plus working full-time, and if you're doing that, you know how difficult that is. Privileged in the way that my parents showed me so much love and so much support, but they were never wealthy in the way that they would give me money or pay for things. So for example, my first car when I was 17, I bought that completely by myself from working at Kmart. Like me and Tim's first house, we completely bought by ourselves. This next house, we completely bought by ourselves. Anything that I'd want in life, like my car, I bought that outright. I don't have a loan on my car. And that wasn't help from anyone. My parents didn't buy me a car or anything like that. I have worked for everything I have in my life, and so it kind of upsets me when people assume that just because I do work extremely hard. Like I could have easily just not got a job, but like really just like not worked that hard and like done uni full time. But I wanted to go out and work. I wanted to have money, and also my parents brought me up in a way that if you did want nice things, if you did want something, you go out and work for it. And obviously we have a mortgage on our house. We didn't buy a house outright. That would be ridiculous. But it's not like my parents gave us money or Tim's parents gave us money or they went guarantor or anything like that. Everything that you see that I have worked for it myself, and Tim has too. Tim is a very hard worker too, and he's such an awesome saver. We both save a certain amount of money every single week, and then if we want to get something outside of that, we have to like save up for that. So I am actually going to do a whole video on like how we saved for our second house, because I've just had so many questions about it. Yeah, so no help from my parents. My parents were definitely like most amazing family, but everything you see money-wise, I have earned myself. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly finish this. Sorry. Then I have to race, driving to Brisbane, acupuncture first. Might go to my PO box too. Just finished acupuncture and chiro, and I'm at the shops, and I'm going to get my hair cut. think I'm going to cut it short, like really short, so I will vlog for you. Hey guys, so it's actually the next day because it was really late when my hair finished. Well, it wasn't actually that late, but it was like 5, and then I drove back from Brisbane, and the traffic from Brisbane to the Gold Coast is horrendous, and it took me 2 hours to get home, so I thought I'd just film today. But do we like my hair? So short, but I absolutely love it. I don't know, so much change has happened in my life recently, and I really feel like it makes sense. So I thought I'd answer 2 more assumptions. The assumption is your relationship with Tim has improved since switching your career choice. This is definitely true, just because when I switched my career, so if you guys don't know, I switched from full-time lawyer to now I do kind of a bit of everything with social media with my podcast, and I have a new company that I've just started with my brother too. And I guess it has in the way of previously to wake up at like 4:30, I wouldn't see Tim, and then I didn't get home till like 7. and then I would cook him dinner. I'd have like maybe an hour with him, and then I would go off and edit my YouTubes and, you know, study for my PLT. And so I was just so busy that I didn't have a lot of time for him. Whereas now, because I really own my own schedule and I can work when I want, I've really sort of carved things out to suit him and his schedule. So we just have more time together, which is super nice. Yeah, so like I guess it's definitely improved. I definitely feel like we're probably a bit more happier just because we get that, you know, special time together. Next assumption, that you're really structured and hashtag boss girl and never don't work on something. I feel like that's definitely true. Like looking back at my life, I went straight into high school to uni. All throughout uni, I was working full time. I had my social media stuff on the side. And then even when I was working full time in the law firm, I was doing my social media stuff and had like kind of side hustle stuff on the side. And then even now, I do kind of feel like I'm always not starting a new project, but I love to be busy. And I think also I love to like be really passionate about what I'm doing in my life. So that is it today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if like the assumptions were like exactly what you thought, or if you were surprised by any. Also, quickly before I go, I wanted to show you these glasses. These are blue blocking glasses from Baxter Blue, and basically what blue blocking glasses are is they filter out the blue light on technology screens, so your phone or computer. When I worked full time in the law firm, I actually had to get reading glasses because my eyes would start to go fuzzy by the end of the day. And what I found though is if I wear these all day, I don't have to, like I rarely have to put on my actual reading glasses. So I think I kind of just got them because I was straining too much on a screen, and because I work full-time on my computer, on my phone, like that's my work, it's really important for me to wear these to like protect my eyes. So if you have me on Instagram stories, you would see me wearing these like literally all the time. And also what they're really good for is, even though I try not to be, I will be on my computer or phone like right before I go to bed. I'm trying not to, but like it's kind of hard, and I usually am. And so I make sure I wear these at night, because if I don't, I find it harder to get to sleep. I will link these in the description, and I also have a code for you guys which you can get free express shipping. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Like I said, I'm back to like more regular, most likely weekly uploads. So make sure you're subscribed. But have a great day, guys. Bye for now.